Hello everybody, Max with A1 Website Pro here, and today we're going to learn more about unlinking in PHP. So you know how you can delete an image. I made a post about that, and you can see it in the links in the description. But if I delete this image, I delete this image, and I delete this PDF, that's the unlink function. So let me go ahead and we'll upload a picture here. So this is an upload, so you'll see that image there. Maybe we'll go and we'll grab a different kind of file. Let me go to my downloads folder, and let's go ahead and grab a zip file. And maybe see if we have a PDF or here's an SQL file. We'll open that and upload that. And let's go ahead and come down here, and we will upload a PDF. There we go. Okay, so we have these. Oh, that's an image. Sorry. Let me go ahead and grab a PDF here. There they are. Okay, so I'll upload that file, and that's a PDF. Now you notice the images come through. Let me go ahead and delete this one so it doesn't get confused. So it doesn't confuse anybody. But here we have a PDF file. Here's a JPEG file. Here's a zip file. Here's an SQL file. Now, in this script, what happens is people were thinking that they could only use unlink to delete images. But however, you could use it to delete anything: PDF, zip files, whatever's on that server. And I'm going to give you I'm going to give you guys this script for free, so you can see how it works. But let's go over what's going on here. And it's just one file. It's an index.php file. You have to have this file here, and then you have to make a folder in the same directory called uploads. All right, so the title is Unlink in PHP. I use the meta character set of UTF-8. Of course, I set the HTML and the HTML language to English. Here I'm using Bootstrap CSS for my styling and my forms and everything. And here's the scripts for Bootstrap and my jQuery right here. And this is for Ajax. Anyway, we come down here and we set a div class of container and the div class of row. And that's what gives us these pictures in a row. Okay. And these are cards in Bootstrap, so it just looks a little bit formatted and they're not all over the place. Okay. This is to delete the file. Okay, so we're checking to see if the post variable to delete is set, and then we're going to grab the file name. And just like whenever you're unlinking things in PHP, you need a path to that directory, so we use get cwd function. And then we grab that path to directory, the get cwd function, and we concatenate with the uploads directory. And then we just simply use unlink directory and whatever the file name is. And then we could send an alert, but you don't see this alert because it happens so fast, because on line 29 here, I'm just refreshing the page. So I don't have to manually refresh the page. If we didn't have this, let me go ahead and comment that out. Let me show you what would happen. So let me comment that out and reload the page, and I'll delete this. And you can see success, your file has been deleted. But in order to see the page again, I would have to refresh it like that. And so simply what I do is do this refresh, this meta refresh. Okay, so that's how you delete the files using your PHP script. Now, this next part is for the uploads. Okay, so whenever somebody or actually this next part is to get all the files in a directory and display them. So that's what's happening right here. So when we upload a file, let me go ahead and upload a file. See, these particular ones are coming from a directory. Let me show you where that's at. Over here, if I double click uploads, you can see that they're all right here. Okay. Let me go ahead and put this off to the side. I'll minimize that. And then I'll minimize this right here so you could see them side by side. You could see them deleting off the server here. For example, we'll delete my ugly mug right here, and you'll notice it deletes off there. And then if we upload another image, let's go ahead and grab another image and upload it. You can see that it gets uploaded to that directory, uploads, and then you see it display. But I'm using PHP to display them in the web page. And how I do that is I set the path to uploads. I have the file variable scanning the directory of the path of uploads. And then this array diff, what this will do is tell you the difference between the files. And we'll use scan directory, and it's using the path to scan the directory, and it sets an array. And then for each file as new var, what we do is we grab the extension of the new var. That's if it's JPEG, zip file, so on and so forth. And then what we'll do is we'll put a little bit of security in here so people can only upload a PDF, a zip, a Microsoft Word document, a text document, an open document format file, or an SQL. And then here's where the cards get echoed out. This is that Bootstrap 4. And if we didn't have that, these images wouldn't be in a nice, neat order. They'd be all over the place, okay? So now, if that doesn't happen, what we'll do, if it's one of these files, we'll go ahead and echo them out. However, if it's an image file, okay, notice there's no JPEG or PNG or anything like that. We want to use the image tag. But up here, I'm not using an image tag. I'm just displaying the whatever the name of the file is, okay? So that's what's going on here. This one's an image. This one's not an image, and that's how you could tell the difference between an image and just the name of the file. Okay? All right. Next, so we go down here, and this is the upload script. Okay? So basically, if the submit button is clicked, and if a file exists, we're going to start our errors array. We're going to get the file name, the size, the temp name, and the type of file it is. And we're going to use the explode function in PHP for the file extensions. And then we're going to use string to lower to make everything lowercase. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to rename the file. And so that means that every image that you upload, the name will be changed to the time and a random number. So let me show you how that works. So if I come here and I grab an image and I double click, notice it says Maximus McCullough here. Okay, I'll click open and I'll upload that file. But over here where you see the image, notice that random number and the date, and then it concatenates with Maximus -McCullough on the end. So that's what's happening there. Okay, let me go ahead and bring this back up. And so then we make our extensions array, and these are the files that are allowed. I know I told you up here this was the files that were allowed, but that's not the case. This is looking for how to display it, and this one on the upload is allowing JPEG, JPG, PNG, these different file formats. Okay, so if you wanted to allow another different file format, you would just make another one and put it down there. Okay, so that's, you just put a comma and then quotes and put it in there. Now, if in array the file and extension is equals false, it's going to give an error warning, and it's going to that alert warning. This extension is not allowed. Please choose blah blah blah. Okay. The next thing we'll do is we'll check the size. If it's over 2 megabytes, we're not going to let them upload it. Here's the file name. We're going to do a string replace. If there is any spaces in the file name, we're going to put that hyphen. And you can see that whenever we went and uploaded this Maximus McCullough image, you could see the little hyphen in there. Okay, so now if there's no errors, then we're going to go ahead and move that uploaded file to the uploads directory. Okay, and then we'll just give a little alert, file uploaded, that you're probably not going to see because it happens really fast. But if it takes a minute to upload, you might see that, and because we're using this to refresh the content. Else, we're going to print whatever errors we have so we can debug it. Okay. All right. Here I put else file name is equal to none, and I did that just to whenever the script loads, so no errors show up. Down here we have the upload file form, and what this does is right down here where we've been uploading our files, this is the little form where we can choose a file and double click it, upload the file, and there you go. Okay, so but that is how you use Unlink to delete all sorts of files in a directory. And that's all you have to do. So I'll put the script up on A1 Website Pro. The link will be in the description of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.